Hello there, and thank you very much for joining me on this video where we just go through briefly how to upgrade a Real Presence Trio 8800 via a standard FAT32 USB stick. So what we've got here is a Trio 8800. If I go into settings, then I go into status, platform, application, and then main, what we'll see is that this device is currently running 5.4.3. So if I want to take this unit to 5.4.4, all I need to do is move across to my PC. So here we have my PC, and what we're going to do from the PC is we're going to go into Edge. We're going to go to support.polycom.com, as you can see here, and then we're going to go into Documents and Software, and then Voice. Close and support notice, and we're going to go down to Real Presence Trio. The current version that we have installed is going to be 5.4.3 revision AE, and we're going to want to go to 5.4.4 Rev AB. So we're going to click on that, and that's going to ask us to confirm any moment that we have accepted the end user license agreement. Hit submit, accept the export restrictions, and that will begin to download. So as that's downloading, what we're going to do is go into go and insert a USB stick into the PC, and then what we're going to do is open up my computer, and we're going to go to the USB stick, right click, format. We just need to make sure that we've got FAT32 selected here. Often it can be one of these others. We need to ensure that it's definitely FAT32 that it's running, and other than that, everything else can be left at default. So we're going to click start on that now, and that's going to quickly go through and format that disk. There we go, it's done. So now that we've got that USB formatted, what I want to do now is I want to install the latest version of firmware. So here's some that I downloaded earlier. So we've got 5.4.3 Rev AE, which we know is already loaded on the system. We want to go to 5.4.4. So we're going to double click on that, and then we're going to highlight these files, and we're going to drag and drop these onto the USB drive. And there we go, and that's going to start copying those over now. Unfortunately, this USB stick is a little bit slow on the right, so what I'm going to do is just fast forward through this until we are completed, and then we can move across to the other device. Okay, so there we go, the copying is now done. Move over to the Trio. I'm now going to take this USB stick, I'm just going to plug it into the side of the Trio. Once I do so, it'll take just a moment just to read it, and then it should come up asking me if I wish to do USB provisioning. Now, it's important to note there's two things to this. First time around, it asks about USB provisioning. If there's a new version of software, it will update the software. So I'm going to put in default password 456. Are you sure? Yes. And now we're getting this little cog at the top. Right? With this little cog that's running here, currently telling us that it's processing something in the background. In this case, it's copying off the update, and it will then get ready to extract that and then update itself. Second time round, after it's rebooted, it asks about USB provisioning. It will attempt to pull the configuration files off the USB stick at that point, and if you already have a device that's pre-configured, you probably wouldn't actually want to do that. You'd probably just want to continue with it as is. So at which point all you would do is remove the USB stick. So we're just going to let this continue for a little while, and then we'll notice that it will reboot, it will do the update, and then it will come back up, and with any luck it will have the new Skype for Business interface, and we'll be able to see it all up and running and good to go. Okay, so we can now see that the device is updated, and we can see that it now is using the Skype for Business style interface that would be associated with 5.4.4. What we can also do in a moment is just confirm that by actually going into the settings, and we can actually see that this is definitely version 5.4.4 that is loaded. It now believes it's ready to sign into Skype for Business. So what we can do on that for the moment, the end user license will appear in just a moment, But in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, we'll probably just go straight into the settings. So if we press the home button or the back button, then go into settings, and we're going to go into status, platform, application, main, and under here we can now confirm that we can definitely see it's got 5.4.4 running. So that is an upgrade via a USB stick that now has been completed, at which point the USB stick can now be removed from the device and we don't have to worry about provisioning or anything like that. And that's the device now up and running on the latest version of software. If you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you very much and have a good day.